Lagos State records first confirmed case of coronavirus in Nigeria. The Lagos State Ministry of Health has confirmed the first case of coronavirus, aka COVID-19, in Nigeria since the outbreak of the disease in China in January this year. A statement released by the Lagos State Commissioner for Health, Professor Akin Abayomi, says the case, which was confirmed on the 27th of February 2020, is of an Italian citizen who entered Nigeria on the 25th of February from Milan, Italy, for a brief business visit. He took ill on the 26th of February and was transferred to Lagos State biosecurity facilities for isolation and testing. Also, the commissioner said the Italian patient is clinically stable with no serious symptoms and is being managed at the Infectious Disease Hospital in Yaba, Lagos. Well, the commissioner assured all Lagosians and Nigerians that the state has been strengthening its preparedness since the first confirmation of cases in China, and vowed that the state will use all its resources made available to respond to this case. He added that efforts are being made to identify all the contacts of the patient since he arrived in Nigeria. According to the statement, most people who become infected with the virus may experience only a mild illness and recover easily, but it can be more severe in others, particularly the elderly and persons with other underlying chronic illnesses. The commissioner therefore advised all residents of the state to take care of their health and maintain hand and respiratory hygiene to protect themselves and others, including their own families. Well, there's a list out there online of precautions to take to avoid getting infected, and let me just quickly run through it. 1, regularly and thoroughly wash your hands with soap and water and use alcohol-based hand sanitizers. Also, maintain at least 1.5 meters, that's about 5 feet, distance between you and anyone who is coughing or sneezing. People coughing persistently or sneezing, you are advised to stay indoors or keep a social distance. Don't mix with a crowd. 4, ensure that you and people around you follow good respiratory hygiene by covering your mouths and noses with a handkerchief or a tissue while sneezing or coughing. You can also sneeze or cough into your sleeve at the bent elbow, then dispose of the used tissue immediately. 5, stay indoors if you feel unwell with symptoms such as fever, cough, and difficulty in breathing. Please call Lagos State Emergency Hotlines 080-231-69485 or 080-3356-5529 or 080-5281-7243. These lines are available day and night. All right, so this is what everybody woke up to this morning, and trust Lagosians and Nigerians in particular. You know, the panic button has been activated right now. But let me ask, Miyagi, when you saw this, how did you react to this?
Well, to be honest, I wasn't really panicking over the news because we handled Ebola. We took care of SARS.
As a country?
Yeah, as a country. And let's give due props to who props is due. Okay. Nigeria was the first to actually get rid of Ebola. And, you know, so in as much as many people will say, it's Nigeria, Africa is not ready. Africa, they're not really giving us the props. America, with all its sophistication, they are fighting this case and they are still trying to get a grip of how it even came into their country. So it's not a matter of if it comes into the country, it's a matter of are we prepared for it.
Okay.
And the federal government has given out, let me say, almost 400 million to that cause. And let me say I'm trusting the Lagos State government to handle this. And yeah, I'm not even scared of we the Nigerians. I'm being honest. I'm not scared of Lagosians. My fear actually is based on those foreigners coming into the country.
Exactly.
Especially all those Chinese people.
Okay, so
yeah.
Well, I think that our airport is a bit porous. So I think they need to really concentrate on how foreigners are coming into the country. So and part of the money that they got, I think they should also use it in making sure that whoever comes in gets screened properly.
From the airport there.
Properly. People need to get screened properly, because I was at the airport a few days back, and I mean, I didn't see any thorough screening going on. So I think it's a big deal right now.
Exactly.
They need to really address that. Proper screening.
All right, Michael.
Well, I think, like Miaga said, I mean, let's commend the Lagos State government for a job well done. Yes, there might be lapses here and there,
sure.
but nothing is perfect. Even in the United States, even in Japan, you know, they had a lot of lapses which made the disease China spread. So for them to be able to contain it at this level, I think it's a good one. But my fear is we do not have the information as to when the man came in,
exactly
who he met,
exactly,
and how long he stayed before this was identified, before isolating him.
Exactly.
So
but I think I read that out. Actually, the man came into Nigeria on the 25th of February. That's 3 days ago. Yeah. So the very next day, the 26th, he took ill. And by the 27th, which was yesterday, this man was already quarantined. So,
it's not
what about the people he met between the time he came in? He had contact with, you know,
and
till
got ill the
maybe
following
the
day.
cab driver that took him to the hotel.
maybe they
Oh my.
I expected that those people,
maybe they shook hands. Who knows?
and then quarantined.
Yeah, but
So how do we get all those people?
They are making efforts, to trace everyone he has had contact with.
Well, I think the best step in the right direction should be getting the what do you call it again? The flight. You understand?
Yes, I think they're already
Yeah,
doing
even
that.
in the flight,
Exactly.
They're
Because of the
doing that.
plane.
The manifesto should be brought out, and then everybody should.
Well, this is a huge one.
It is,
really, and everybody has to be hands-on, in this regard. All right, Ola from Ikorodu is here saying, Madam Patience, coronavirus in Lagos, Nigeria, Holy Ghost fire. All right, and I know there's a God factor in everything. We need to pray now, so God helps us. But you as an individual, you also have a role to play in this, okay? Safeguard yourself and also safeguard the health of other people. If you must cough, you don't need to have anything at this point in time. Coughing, sneezing, and things like that is quite dangerous. If you don't have a handkerchief or a tissue, cough into a flexed elbow like this, okay? Or cough. I do this a lot. I cough into myself. You know what that means? Yeah? So contain everything and all of that. If you use a tissue, as soon as you sneeze or cough in it, don't reuse that tissue. Throw it away properly into a closed bin.
Stop being stingy.
Exactly. Let's wash our hands thoroughly with soap and water as often as possible. If you can afford to buy hand sanitizers, all well and good. Just make sure it's alcohol-based hand sanitizers. All right. Let's be safe out there, guys.
All right. You cause confusion when you say alcohol.
That just rang the bell. I have enough alcohol indoors. I'm just going to go on a battle spree.